Welcome back, crew. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, keep up to date with what I'm trying to share with you guys. So I just wanted to talk about a couple of things. So Roman Khrennikov, he actually has been approved a visa to enter into the US. So for the last few years, he has never been approved a visa to compete at the CrossFit Games. So he's always qualified, but unfortunately has never been able to go into the States. That has now happened. I'm a little bit concerned, however, with everything that's going on with Russia and Ukraine, whether or not that's going to be halted as a result of the country's issues at the moment. So it'll be interesting to see whether or not he will actually be competing at the CrossFit Games this year. However, fingers are crossed, because I think he's going to definitely be one to watch at the CrossFit Games. It'll put a little bit of a mix and spin on the leaderboard this year at the CrossFit Games. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Sam Briggs. So she has announced that this year is going to be her last year competing in individual competition for the CrossFit Games. Now, she is turning 40 years old this year. That is incredible. Incredible that she has maintained such a high athletic career for such a long time, especially at her age, is amazing. So to be competing against some of the young guns coming up in CrossFit and still making it to the CrossFit Games, it is incredible. So I really hope that she actually gets back to the CrossFit Games this year, because she is turning 40. I think it will be an amazing achievement for her to be able to say that as a 40-year-old woman, she got to compete at the CrossFit Games with some of the best in the world. I am interested to see whether or not her retirement means that she's not even open to teams or anything like that, or masters, whether it just means that she's going to completely retire from the sport and just enjoy her life from then on. Another person I want to talk about is Scott Panchak. Now, Scott Panchak actually announced his retirement from the CrossFit Games last year. He then did Wodapalooza. He did fairly well. So right before Wodapalooza, he actually had a knee surgery. He came back from that, went into Wodapalooza, and did an amazing effort. I actually thought he was going into Wodapalooza on a team with his brothers. When he announced he was going to Wodapalooza, he announced that he was going to share the floor with his brothers. It was a 3-person teams for Wodapalooza, so I just assumed that it was going to be the 3 brothers competing out on the floor. Then he actually went into the individual competition with his 2 brothers, and he actually did a great job. Now, he recently just put up that his intention, whilst he announced that he's retired from CrossFit, what he actually meant by that is that he's retired from training as a professional athlete. So he no longer spends countless hours in the gym, and his focus isn't just around training anymore. It's just around his family, and he trains around his family now. So he has said that he will be still competitively trying to obviously compete in the sport. However, if he makes it to the CrossFit Games, then he makes it to the CrossFit Games. He's not going to not say no to it. And he's still open to the idea of going to the CrossFit Games. He just no longer, his idea of being retired means that not training excessively in the gym and letting his focus be more on his family rather than on actual training itself and trying to be competitive. He has said that in his post that he'll be giving it a red hot crack to see how well it goes, so that'll be interesting for the sport as well. Now, the CrossFit Open Workout 22.1 has also just been released. The times have changed for the announcements as well. So it was released yesterday at 7 a.m. here in Australia. A lot of affiliates did it yesterday. So I did it as well as part of the affiliate CrossFit Motion where I train at. Friday Night Lights, most places around the world do a Friday Night Lights where everyone gets together and everyone competes and does the workout on a Friday night. So the workout for the 22.1 is a 15-minute AMRAP, 3 wall walks, 12 alternating dumbbell snatches, 15 box jump overs. Now with the box jump overs, they've actually brought in a different rule. So you can no longer jump off the box. So a lot of people used to do rebounding box jumps, and they've now changed it to step-ups for the box jump overs. A lot of people on social media have been cracking about this new rule. When we owned our affiliate, we never allowed anyone to do rebounding box jumps. It was always box jump overs with a step off for safety. Now, the people in our affiliate, they were just everyday CrossFitters who wanted to come to the gym and have fun. So the risk of injury by loading up the Achilles on that rebound and stuff was high for people who weren't conditioned for it. Now, with elite level athletes, so that they train that movement all the time. They are continuously doing that movement. Every time they do box jumps, they probably never step down. They always do rebounding box jumps, so they would be highly conditioned to it. Now, whether or not CrossFit's decision for this was for safety, or whether or not it was to make everyone doing the same thing. So usually, if they have box jump overs, some people would choose to do rebounding box jump overs, which obviously are a lot faster, whereas some people would choose to do step overs. So maybe they want more consistency in the actual movement by making every single person have to do the same thing by stepping off the box. Like I said, I've never actually done rebounding box jumps, so for me it was no big deal, except on the last one I like to jump off and then go on to my next workout, and I did get pinned a little bit on that. I found the wall walks pretty easy. I also found the dumbbell snatches fairly easy. I struggled on the box jump overs. I just don't like doing that high volume of box jump overs. I just find it very explosive and I kind of lose my rhythm a little bit. So talking about the 22.1 CrossFit Opens, I really hope you guys are enjoying the workout and having a great time. I really feel that it's going to be a great workout for everyone because it's inclusive. There's no real movements that people can't do. The scaled version is really suitable to anyone as well. And I think it's a great challenge for everyone, especially after last year with our wall walks. If you do 22.1, drop a comment below. Tell me how you guys went, whether there's anything you would change, whether you hated the workout, whether you liked the workout. Okay, and yeah, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that like button, subscribe, keep up to date with what I'm trying to share with you guys. Thanks, team. See ya.